Hey Jesse.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Hi to everybody tuning in. I'm here with Jafar from Howlin Circus. How's your day been so far?
Yeah, not bad. Kind of falling into a routine. Yeah, usually wake up in the morning, uh, try to make some music, but you know, there are days where you don't want to do anything, and that's okay. I know there's a lot of pressure out there for everyone to be baking banana bread constantly, but yeah, I just when I got the inspiration, I just sit at the computer and make some music, and yeah. How's the things been going with you?
Nice. I've been pretty good. I'm lucky I get to do these, so I get to interact with
Yeah.
people like you every a couple times a week. So it's definitely been helping keep me sane.
Nice. Yeah, whatever it takes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. What kind of stuff are you gonna be playing for us tonight?
Uh, I'm mostly going to be playing songs off our debut album, Run the Wrong Way. We put out some questions to our fans on Instagram to see if there was anyone wanted to hear any particular songs. So there'll be some of those that are in there, including one oldie as well. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a pre the album, the demo days. Yeah, so yeah, I look forward to playing them. Haven't played like acoustic for a while actually. So yeah, it should be fun.
Nice. Yeah, it's been really interesting hearing all these artists kind of strip their music down to, it's yeah, just kind of most stripped down form to do these things. So I'm pretty excited to hear what your rendition of all these artists like this.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I miss the other guys, Brian and Adam. Hey, if you're there, yeah, it's kind of a shame that we've not been able to get together and practice and bring maybe a more electric live stream. But yeah, this will do for now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, we're planning to keep this series going, so maybe once we can all see each other, we can get the electric version going.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Nice. Can you tell us where you are right now?
I'm in my bathroom because it's acoustically it's the best sounding room in the house. All the ceilings are pretty high, so it doesn't sound that great. Plus, showcase this beautiful shower curtain here. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That is a beautiful shower curtain.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, if you're good to start playing us some music, why don't you take it away?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. This is the first song from the album "Run the Wrong Way." It's called "Refugee Road." All right. When I leave the show, I couldn't stay. Some say I'm going north anyway. Love thy neighbor till you turn far. So you're going back to where you came from. And you walk till you can't go on. In this sweet loving cage. And you walk till you can't go on. In this sweet loving cage. All right. I'll play you another song from the album called "For You." Feel free to chime in with if you have any questions about songs and meanings, any songs you want to hear. from that album. Try and fit it on. This one's cool for you. What of all the failures of the past? Erased long enough to make way for you, for you. Don't you ever feel like running? It's so easy to let it all go. For you, for you. And I'll stay here, and I'll wait, and I won't say a thing. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yes, man. So yeah, this record that you put out, you guys recorded this in a church, right?
Yeah, mostly in a church. Yeah, in Chatham, Ontario. It was my first time in Chatham. Cool place because it meant we could stay the night. And let me just put this on for a sec. Yeah, we could stay the night, and like, I guess it was like quite nice to just wake up in the morning and start recording, go until late. And then like the sound, the acoustics in that place was pretty cool. So yeah, took advantage of that. And yeah, bit middle of nowhere. Good to see that side of Ontario. Never thought I'd see that before. So that's cool. Yeah.
Where okay, so how did you end up in an old church that you could record and sleep in Chatham, Ontario?
I think I just responded to some guy's like ad saying like he's got a church and he's turned it into a recording studio. So I responded to that, and it turned out to be a great place. I think he sold it now, so I don't know if it's still around. Yeah, great place. Would record there again for the next album for sure, but I don't think it's available anymore. Yeah,
nice. That's too bad. Yeah, that's a fantastic sounding record.
Yeah.
How was do you think that kind of affected the sound of it at all, being in a big spacious church?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like the drums were up on like on I guess where the I don't know, I haven't been to a church, but where the guy gives his sermons from. So it's
that's called.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had the drums up on there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was nice. So yeah, the sounded pretty cool, pretty big, pretty powerful, gospel-y, you know. Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And you guys are originally from the UK, but you came over here right after Brexit. What was or is that
just me.
Okay.
Yeah. The other two, one's from Burlington, the other one's from Barrie. I left. I think it was like 2 days after the Brexit vote. And I kind of always wanted to move there. I actually did some like acoustic shows in Canada and the US, and yeah, I really like Canada. Yeah, it's a great place, and so I thought, okay, I'll move here, and I kind of got tired of London. I know you're not supposed to say that, but yeah, it can be a really shit place sometimes. But yeah, and Brexit happened, which was just really stupid. But yeah, it was kind of didn't feel like home as much as it used to. The place I grew up in. I don't know. Maybe I was delusional, but it felt a little bit more inclusive, and yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that was an interesting kind of experience moving here, starting out fresh, didn't really know anyone, and as kind of the inspiration for the album Run the Wrong Way, kind of about kind of breaking with the kind of the expected path, the usual, and trying to find your own way. Yeah.
Cool. How is there a big difference in the music scene here in Toronto or in Ontario, and back home?
Yeah, I think there is. I think there's a lot more space and venues for guitar bands. I know there's a lot of places that are, like, shut down and stuff, but it's still way better than London in terms of how many venues there are for live music, and also there's so many good bands, and that, like, you see those bands and you're like, okay, I can't just wing it. You got to kind of be really good to kind of keep up with these guys. There's a lot of really, really interesting, exciting music happening in Toronto and surrounding in Ontario. I haven't explored much else out there, but yeah, just within the music scene here, it's some really, really excellent, really talented bands, really hardworking as well. Which in London, it's hard to find a scene. It's because there's not many venues, not many places that you can guarantee you're going to go see some live guitar bands and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's yeah, interesting to hear. That's definitely one of my favorite parts about Toronto is there's yeah, if you get bored, it's kind of your own fault. Well,
yeah.
That was up until now. Like, but,
yeah, I'm really excited for us to be able to go back to seeing some shows in Toronto again. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But at least we got this for now. You want to play some more music?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. This was an oldie. Well, I don't know what it feels like, but I feel the pain. Take me away, far away. Any day now, baby, I'm going my way. Well, it's gonna have to happen, but I keep on trying. Anytime, anywhere, gonna get you on my heart, gonna get you there. But I don't feel like talking, baby, and I got nowhere to go. Give me a second, put it in my heart, and it won't leave me, baby. We're apart. You got me rambling, you got me on the floor, you got me on my knees, baby. You got me in nothing more. But I don't feel to talk, baby. baby. Have you seen my baby? I see it when the sun comes. It won't matter to you when you're gone. You don't know what happens to me. Yeah. Well, I take my time. I take too long. Tell me right, but I still go wrong. Hanging on to the cloud. I got no time. We'll be in the storm until the sun come around. But I don't feel like talking, baby. And I got nowhere to go. Have you seen my baby? Have you seen my baby? No, see her when the sun comes. It won't matter to you when you're gone. You don't know what happens to me. Oh, yeah. This is quite complicated to work with this shit here.
I know the pain, especially if you have long hair. Those things are no fun, even without the headphones.
All right, yeah. Now I can finally have my drink as well.
So, can you tell me about how Howlin Circus came together?
Yeah. Yeah. So I had a band originally back in London, and but it all kind of
coming into that. I'm not sure if you saw it, but that's answering that one there.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Michelle Sampson was asking if you had a different band back in London and what was the sound like.
Yeah. I don't know. This song was from that time. This song was from that time. So yeah, it was I don't know what's changed so much as I don't know if it's just yeah, maybe I don't know. I think the sound was maybe a bit more bluesy. Though I think you can still hear that on the album, on the latest album. Yeah. So and I in that band was with my with a guy called Sonam, who's a bassist, and then he moved to Toronto, which was kind of random. So we decided to that was kind of what spurred me to keep going with the same name and the same ideas. And then, but then he's gone doing his own thing. And I think I just put out an ad for on, I think it's Kijiji. I use Kijiji, and I found Adam, and then Brian, the bassist, we found through a mutual friend. So by that point I had made friends, and then it was possible to find someone we could that was vouched for already. So yeah, and then yeah, we got a rehearsal space, and we just went there like 4 times a week or something, and now we can't go. So yeah, and it was good that way. I never had that before, being able to kind of go multiple times a week and develop a sound. I think what I had before was a lot more raw, to answer Michelle's question. So yeah, it's a bit more raw and probably not as refined now, because we've been playing together so long now, and we really understand like our styles and what we each bring to the songs. Yeah.
Cool. And do you guys have? It's hard to have any plans right now, but do you guys have anything in the works for once we're all able to go back into the world?
Yeah, we do. We've started recording demos, so we're like twice a week or something, we probably send each other the little tracks we've recorded, and trying to turn it into something, trying to turn it into songs. It's weird because we normally write the songs with us in the same room together and come out from like little jams and stuff. So it's it's been a different writing process. That's a bit challenging, but it's coming together. I think we've got like 3 or 4 demos now for the new album, and then we're hoping by the end of this thing we have 15, 20. It's going to be a long time, so I think, and then I think we'll just get into the studio and record it. We're excited to kind of this will be our first album as like, fully. We've been a band for a longer time than so it should be more interesting, this one.
Nice. Michelle says, "Cool, thanks. You can find anything on Kijiji," which is the truth. We've already, you got your band from Kijiji, you got your recording spot from Kijiji. What is the strangest thing you've ever found on Kijiji?
I don't know. I only used it for those things.
There you go.
But,
it sounded like somebody who's on there. So
I mean, I found a drummer was cool. That was good. I mean,
drummers are weird.
And he wasn't the first one I found. There were a few others, and if those drummers are watching, you guys were weird. So you're not in this band. So that's it.
Nice. Yeah. Thanks for the question there, Michelle. If anybody does have any more, feel free to type them in there, and we'll get them going. I do also want to mention quickly that we have a virtual tip jar up at quarantinesongs.com. So anything, any donations you guys want to be made, any donations anybody wants to make will be going straight through the Howlin Circus, and that's at quarantinesongs.com. I'll put the link down in the little speaker there.
Cheers. All right. Cool. Do I play more songs? You got
if you want to play some more songs, and then if people have more questions, we can get them in after that.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. This next one dedicated to everyone who's got friends, family, all the people who are essential workers, kind of putting their lives at risk for us. This one's called Your Light Keeps On. I know you don't mind, you can take this. Say the words forever, still don't run clear. I know you're falling, and I know you'll smile. Stay patiently, moving your heart. Haven't you noticed I've been gone for a while? Haven't you noticed I've been lost for some time? Haven't you noticed at all? At all? Slip away at the close of the day. I keep on without you, but I'm brave to the very end. I'll be holding on. Still I keep it on. Blood can beat my breath, but I won't let go. I know you don't mind, you can take this. You return to the top, slide away. You saw your light shine bright, burns but never ends. You say the words forever, I thought I'd see you again. Haven't you noticed I've been gone for a while? Haven't you noticed I've been lost tight. Haven't you noticed at all? At all. Slip away at the close of the day. I keep on without you. Burning right to the very end. I'll be holding on. Still I keep it on. Blood can beat my breath, but I won't let go. All right. How's everyone doing? What's everyone drinking? What disinfectant are you guys putting in your drinks? How are you getting that UV light into your systems? Let me know. Is it true that when you were in Amsterdam you did a secret show? Yes, that's true. Maybe we'll talk about one later. All right. This one is called Say It Ain't So. All right. Babe, we burn through the night, dream past all of the died. It's her that fills the sky, neath the moonlight by and by. So you can't let it go, so you won't let it show, and it's how you know. Say it ain't so. With those hearts in tow, said you trap me, see what I made of. Will you sing to me when I try to love? But I can breathe and my soul can sleep. I won't be, yeah. So you can't let it go, so you won't show, and it's how you know. Say so. Ooh, ooh. I feel right now, my heart's with you. I turn it on when you want me to. I feel right now, my heart's with you. I turn it on when you want me to. Yeah, I feel right now, my heart's with you. I turn it on when you want me to. But I can breathe and my soul can sleep. I won't be. Yeah, so you can't let it go. All right. All right. What's everyone saying so far?
We got a lot of things coming in here.
Okay.
Ben's been sitting on his lamp all day to get those raised.
Oh, you're cured. You're cured, man. It's all good. Just drink some Lysol as well. Actually, no, please don't do that. No one.
Eva says mezcal. Hey there,
Nice.
Eva. Oh,
Nice.
but that actually should change. That was Mike. Apparently, Mike's got the mezcal.
Okay. Cool. Gin, soda, splash of blood orange. Oh, that's nice. I've got gin and tonic, and I've put a bit of orange peel in it. Making things a little bit more fancy. I've got the time. Yeah.
We gotta treat ourselves during this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Jen's there. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
She's fancy there.
Oh yeah, that sounds very fancy. Very nice.
And Adam's saying that it sounds tight.
Oh, that's Adam, a drummer. That's our drummer. Amazing. He's here. That's good. Supporting. Thank you.
Nice. Well, thank you to everybody who's tuning and watching this. This has been pretty great so far. Yeah, how can you what can you tell me about your songwriting kind of process? Where do your songs come from?
I don't know, man. I usually just I don't know, there'll be a bunch of things in my mind that I'm thinking about. Usually for example, say like Run the Wrong Way was something I was writing kind of while I was planning to move, and I finished it while I was settling into Toronto, and I kind of was trying to find my way, kind of, and while you kind of want to put a lot of personal things in there, I think I wanted to be able to find ideas and thoughts that kind of that people can connect to, that don't necessarily have to be about that particular moment. And I think that's what really helps us as well when we play live. The songs, it might have meant something specifically back then 3 years ago, but it means something specific to me right now as well. And I think that's kind of I think that's like kind of the kind of running theme throughout my songwriting, is that being able to kind of put something specific onto it in that moment, whenever I play it, that it can always mean something new to me. And I think, hoping that people listen to it will find their own meaning to it, and hopefully as time goes by, it still holds up and people can find new meaning to it. It doesn't need to be just about that one breakup or something, or it could be about something else. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful that it can kind of, even for yourself, evolve into what it's meaning. So when you're you're performing that, it feels fresh, even though it's about an old subject.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's cool. Brian says that he heard Jav's bathroom makes soothing noises.
Yeah, Brian would know. Brian is the bassist. I have I got one of those Google Homes. I don't like that kind of invasion of privacy, so I leave it in the bathroom. And for anyone who comes over, they will know that they'll be able to ask Google to make ocean sounds for extra privacy. So yeah, it's there. It's yeah.
Nice. Why Toronto? Is my next question.
Oh,
did you have other places you were thinking of going? And
I think so. Yeah. I've been to a few I went to a few places in Canada before I settled in Toronto. I'd even been to like Fredericton, and which I've heard is like not a place that many Canadians have been to. I went to Montreal as well. I never made it that far west. So then I ended up in Toronto, and then the friend I had who'd moved here, that was kind of a big factor. So that was cool. And being able to kind of have one friend when I moved here, and yeah, it's so far. I didn't realize how big this country was. It's like, when I was in London, I wouldn't even go to Birmingham, because people in London will say Birmingham's shit, but like it's not that far away. But the way we live out there is just like, no, that's too far. It's like, if if it's 1 hour or more, it's like it's not worth going to. So it's weird that here people kind of consider like, oh yeah, 4 hours is an easy drive or something, you know. And so yeah, still getting used to that. So I've not been to Vancouver. Maybe if I'd went there, I'd moved there. I don't know. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. It's definitely beautiful down that way too. Yeah, but that is a funny thing about Canada, you know, that I hear about people when they come over here all the time. Like, holy shit! Like, yeah, but it is like it's compared to you know, Europe.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you can get to another country within a couple hours. Like here, a couple hours,
Yeah.
you're nowhere. Like you can barely get across Toronto in a couple hours some days.
Right, and that's why we decided to do a European tour before we did a Canadian tour. Like it was weirdly easier. Yeah, like we,
Yeah.
I think we went to, I don't know, 6 or 7 different countries, and like in far less time it would have taken. Yeah, to get around Canada. But we did have a Canadian tour booked before this all happened. It was planned for end of May, and now obviously that's not happening. So we will do that soon. But I think, you know, Europe is, yeah, it's so much easier to get around, and yeah, it was pretty nice for us. Last autumn, last fall. It was yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to hear about this Canadian tour when it's coming.
Yeah.
Ben's saying he just wants to say the lights are excellent. And is this a regular fixture in your bathroom?
No, man. I wish. I mean, I should just keep this up next time. Is, you know, no, but no. This is especially for you, Ben. Yeah. So.
Just for Ben. Adam saying we'll make it out there ASAP.
In reference to Halifax, yeah, I've heard Halifax is cool.
Oh yeah, I skipped one there.
Halifax. Yeah, yeah, love to go out to there. Yeah.
That's cool. What were you doing out on the East Coast? Why were you in Fredericton?
Because I was playing shows in New York, and then I went to Boston, and then I think that was like a pretty close border. I don't know, man. Okay. But yeah, I think that was the reasoning.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. And can you tell me about the last live show that you played before all this came down on us?
Yeah. I think it was February 22nd, 21st. Played at the Casbah in Hamilton. Last minute. So we didn't have it planned. I think our manager Jen told us about it the day before, and we're like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. So yeah, we drove over to Hamilton, and we had no idea that this would be the last time that we'd kind of all be getting together with lots of people, and yeah, so yeah, but it was a great time.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny, you know, everybody played these shows. Maybe not everybody. Some people squeaked in a couple at the end, but you know, nobody had any idea this was going to be the last one for a while. And I feel like they would have been very different shows if we would have known.
Yeah, we had one. I think it was like for end of March or like mid March or something, and it was a fundraiser for Rock for Wet'suwet'en, and they canceled that show like way before a lot of people were starting to cancel them. So we were like, oh, maybe they'll put it back on, and then it just all got worse and worse. And yeah, so it's a shame we couldn't do that one.
Yeah, definitely. How excited are you to get back on the stage after this?
Very, but I'm trying not to think about it because it just it gets too depressing. Because, you know, realistically, I think if things are going to get phased back, you know, phased in, that would be the last thing to come back, because it involves lots of people getting together, being near each other. So yeah, I try not to think too much about it, but yeah,
maybe they can give us a small version. I would be so down for a concert with only like, you know, people for now.
maybe a lot of like local bands can like play to the usual crowd of like 10 people or something. And promoters will say like, don't bring more than 10 people. I'm like, yeah, great, no worries.
Not a problem.
Yeah, maybe that's what will have to happen. Who knows?
Yeah, that's funny. Cool. So what do you got? You got 2 more songs left for us here?
Yeah. We'll do 2 more. All right.
Cool. Yeah, and yeah, if anybody has any more questions, please keep throwing them in there. Appreciate everybody chiming in.
Yeah.
And cheers to everybody now that we know Everybody's got some fancy drinks.
Good, yeah.
Oh, exclusive guest list. Okay,
Yeah.
take us away.
All right. This one goes out to everyone who's kind of missing their family, their friends, and just kind of, kind of can't wait to get back to their friends and be reunited with everyone. This one's called Love Can Wait.
It's cold outside, the world's falling in. I can't wait to hold you in. When the sun comes down and the hour's up, love can wait, but I won't stop. You walked right into mine, seen it all in every part. It's written over everything. You won't be long to see you again. Snowfall through the night, and darling, you've been on my mind. And I know, and I wish that you'll be there this Christmas. You walked right into mine, seen the pain that I've got. It's written over everything. You won't be long to see you again. You walked right into mine, seen the pain that I've got. It's written over everything. You won't be long to see you again.
All right, I'm gonna do one more for you. Just remember Howlin Circus. Go to our website howlincircus.com. Stream our album. Buy a record or a T-shirt if you want. You don't have to. Everyone's a bit broke right now, but there's also the tip jar here. Anyway, I'm gonna play this one. It's called "Run the Wrong Way." Thanks so much for tuning in. I know this is not the ideal way you want to watch concerts, but it's better than nothing right now. All right, so it's called "Run the Wrong Way."
Honey, I've been waiting a long time, waiting for your heart to steal sunlight. And I've been walking all over again, trying hard not to stay sober today. Maybe this road is too long to hold on. Well, look where our hearts have run. Well, I woke up this morning with a ache in my head, and the sun was crying out just to do it again. Now you see your love wash away with time. Oh, it's time. Ooh, gotta run the wrong way. Ooh, gotta run the wrong way. Style over the way sometime. Hit the road and skip the lights. Don't wanna decide or deny. Don't wanna cast aside. Honey, you've been running for miles. You're buried under my denial. You fire edges for no one. Your bad blood sees my love. Maybe this road is too long to hold on. But look where our hearts have run. Well, I woke up this morning with an ache in my head, and the sun was crying out just to do it again. Now you see your love wash away with time, with time. Gotta run the wrong way. Gotta run the wrong way. Style over the way sometime. Hit the road and skip the light. Don't wanna decide or deny. Don't wanna kiss this side. Run the wrong way, 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 run the wrong way. Style over and waste some time. Hit the road and skip the lights. Don't wanna decide or deny. Don't wanna cast aside. Gotta run the wrong way. Gotta run the wrong way. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, this has been fantastic, man. Thanks so much for coming on
thanks for having me, man.
Music for us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Thanks everybody watching. I'll if anybody has any last questions, this is the time to get them in. I'm gonna throw one more at least in for myself. What are you up to with the rest of your weekend? I think it's a weekend starting now. I'm pretty sure.
That's probably more music. I don't know, man. Yeah, there's not much we can do. Yeah, don't know. Finish the rest of Community. I mean, watching that, it's pretty good. Now that's on Netflix. Pretty. Yeah. What about you? What are you up to?
I'm not even sure yet. I'm thinking about maybe going for a nice long drive somewhere so I can see something that's not my house, but don't have to like interact with other people.
Yeah, no, the times like these, I wish I had a car. Yeah,
yeah, I haven't taken advantage of it, but I'm yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to seeing something that's not these four walls, you know.
Yeah.
Brian says you should break your guitar.
Yeah, no, Brian. I miss Brian doing that at the end of our shows.
I saw some clips. It looks like you guys go pretty nuts there sometimes.
Yeah, and I never know it's coming. I just like, he's either like jumped into Adam in the drum kit or his bass has flown off the stage. Yeah, pretty cool. Hey, my sister says hi. Hey.
Yeah. Michelle is also re-binging Community.
Yeah, great show. I forgot how good that was. Yeah, so good.
I do want to get another question. And actually, speaking of some crazy shows here, can you tell me about your show at the Monarch Tavern?
Oh, yeah, that was fun. it was for our single release. And so I'm going to give credit to Brian here. Brian was like, we should just give out loads of weed at our show. And I was like, yeah, okay. And yeah, we got loads of pre-rolled joints and handed them out to everyone. And everyone got really, really stoned for our show, which was nice.
I see you had it. These were before your set kind of thing. This was like a pre-show gift.
Yeah, as you walked in, we gave everyone a joint as they came in, and yeah, and I think it was at the time when there was a weed shortage in Canada because it just been legalized, and they didn't know how to cope with the demand, and I think we might have been responsible for buying up a lot of it. And
you come over here and you just take all our weed.
We take all your weed and just give it away at shows. So
that's pretty fantastic, though. I'm assuming some people had a pretty good time at your show.
Yeah, people had a really good time. I think I like to think they would have had a good time without it, but it made it a bit sweeter. And I think promise to everyone here that when we can do a show again, there's gonna be free weed at the next show. Nice. Yeah, so yeah,
nice. Well, I'd say that's a pretty good note to end on.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I want to say thank you one more time to everybody for tuning in. This has been great. Thank you, Jafar, for coming on here. Artists like you are really filling up our nights and giving us something to watch with our Friday nights. So it's
glad I could help. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for doing this.
So we're gonna do a little exit on your music video.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So we just got a little showing of that, and then that's we're gonna be out of here.
Nice. All right, man. Thanks so much. Take care, everyone.
Cool. Bye, everybody.